Pinky, sing one of your songs from the orphanage to help Fluttershy calm her fears.
Not a song.
Step 1, try not to be so self-conscious. 2, shift your weight into your haunches. 3, give a leap into the air. And 4, just forget your parents are both dead. I meant the other song. Chin up, even if you're not adopted. It's not because you are unwanted, but it might help if you were magic, not just a boring ugly pink earth pony who nobody will ever love because you're unworthy.
Okay, oh hey guys, okay. This video is gonna be long, and if you haven't watched the original video, go watch it now. I just need to talk about Star because she's actually doing something like really messed up, and it's actually kind of disturbing, and so we're talking about that again. So you remember the Map Glisten account from the other video? Yeah, well, pretty much Star rebranded it and made it into a new map account, in which apparently the map account is now harassing them again, even though it's pretty clear Star is the map account.
Oh well, how did you prove that Star's the map account?
So, after I made a video about the map account, a bit ago after that, she posted a post saying asparagus. And after Star rebranded the map account said onion. Now I know this might be this oh well, that's probably just, it's really stupid, but don't you see the pattern here? It kind of correlates with each other. And if you look at the map accounts, the profile picture from the time, it's a picture that Star frequently uses, and it's probably still in her camera roll. You can even see her using it in one of her posts on her main account. And then after that, she rebranded it to a quote-unquote vent account to cope or whatever, I don't know. And this was also one of the bios on the map account before it quickly got changed. If we look at the alt account, there is many posts, and here's the bio. I'm not reading it out. And subscribe to Mossy Pro Shipper. There's literally leading people to accounts just like them. And also, I'm pretty sure this person is also Star, because this is art that this person made, apparently. Now let's look at art that Star made. Very similar. So, yeah, and then I'm gonna make of her, or whatever. Just so much crap. But they also have a video. This is just a pro ship out of a game. I don't care. If you look in the comments, there's 2 people. Let's look out here. This person is very obviously a child. Very obviously a child, and they're getting into pro shipping. Now the second person is this person, who is even more concerning to me, to be honest. I wanna cry, Leah, or whatever. Okay, if you don't know, they literally traced over a piece of quote-unquote art that a real-life predator who got locked in jail in 2019 made. And they have all sorts of flags on them, which I can already assume either they're pride flags, I don't care what pride flags, or flags that mean something bad. Map and Necro, yep. And it's concerning that this person is a legit child. And Star is introducing children to this into a very not safe space, and also bringing some really concerning people into it. I don't want to talk about the other person who traced over a drawing of someone who actually went into jail. that's for a different video, I guess, if I wanted to cover on Crystalli. And I know Star's gonna be watching this because I'm gonna tag her. And if she sees this, I want you to know, Star, you need to stop this. This is actually disgusting. You're introducing minors into this. You are a minor, and you're doing this stuff. I do not care if it is to cope. It is the wrong way and unhealthy way of coping. And you need to find a new healthy coping mechanism if you need to cope with anything. And or instead of you needing to cope, you're probably just doing this for attention. If you're doing this for attention, I don't mind just not paying any more attention to you at all. And you need to stop faking harassment, let alone, I guess, harassing people sometimes. I don't know. But you need to stop because this is actually disturbing and you are taking this topic too lightly. Pedophilia is a real thing and it hurts real people on this earth. And not only are you risking others, but you're risking yourself because you are still a minor and you are putting yourself in danger. And even though if you keep pro shipping and dark shipping, even though it is not a healthy coping mechanism, at least do it in private. Now, I do not know your story. I do not know why you would need to cope, and I do not know anything about you. But if you need to cope and you're doing this for the sake of coping, do it in private or just stop doing it together and get a therapist and find proper ways to cope. And or if you're doing this for attention, just know it's not gonna matter. You need to work hard to get fame on the internet, not pretend to be harassed by a pro shipper / predator.